All right, and we are back to take on the Spectator. We're going to do other things too, but this is definitely where we're starting. So let's finish up. So last time, for those who may not remember, we ended up taking out the hook horrors and the bulette, which is what we have here now, and we have taken it over to where the Spectator spawns. And the nice thing about doing this, and we did use what's his name, Glut, to reanimate the bulette. So that's how we got him over here. It does not trigger the Spectator fight until we actually bring our people over here. So we can come over here and take out all of these petrified drow that the Spectator would normally reanimate during the fight. Jump here. And the nice thing about having the bulette over here already is we can just kind of key him up for the fight. So now we can bring everyone else over. How did we not grab that barrel?
Keep your distance, darling.
We are going to have a vast collection of barrels by the time we're done with this. Send to camp, and actually we're going to send this to camp too, because we're going to save that for later.
Subtle steps.
Okay. Now, there's two ways to get over to this area. One way is to go through the Dwagar fight, and the downside of that is once you finish the Dwagar fight, Glut turns against you, or you join him.
No. I feel the fair's rest fading. I cannot.
Yeah, we're not leaving the Underdark, my dude.
The Underdark.
You feel it too. The Underdark's magical energy, the fair's rest, slipping from your grasp.
We will remain in the Underdark.
If not over, then through.
But the other way is actually through this window here. So what we're going to do is we're going to ungroup everybody. And we're going to put everybody into crouch. We are going to put Karlak. Ooh, that was wild. It's glitching through. Put her up here. And just making sure we've got everything on everybody, and we do. Okay, and then we're going to take Asterion, who's going to go out here first. And we're going to move him past the torch stalk. It still blew up. That's fine. Okay, we're going to key him up here. We're going to bring Shadowheart, who is also going to come over this way. Now, the goal, hopefully, is to get the Spectator to spawn either like here or here, and get distracted by either the bulette or Galana here. And then the rest of these can just pump out spells. Though I'm realizing now that Karlak is probably in a bad spot. We'll put Karlak over here.
Taking my time in the shadows.
Now, is this guaranteed to work? Definitely not.
Have to keep going. Let's see what you're hiding.
Okay. There it is. Okay. I don't know why they don't call them beholders, but apparently in this game they're called spectators. The first time I played through, I thought it was the name of this one, and that's why they called it that, but that was definitely not the case. Okay, so once again, this is a boss, so we're going to examine. Legendary action. After accumulating 5 paranoid dreams, the spectator will spend a legendary action to cast Ocular Nightmare when it's next struck. So whenever the spectator is struck, it dreams in fear. So when it's hit 5 times, it'll spend the legendary action for that Ocular Nightmare. But if it uses one of its eye rays, it does lose one of those paranoid dreams. So the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to, since I haven't done this in a while, we're going to do Shriek, which means all creatures within range of this are going to take additional damage. So we're going to move it within range, which was apparently a terrible idea. All right, but we can go to Asterion, and we can do some attacks. We can grab her, and we are going to level 3 Cloud of Daggers right here. And then Karlach, move down here. We're going to see if we can Dissonant Whispers. Actually, hold on. It doesn't have any resistances, so we will Dissonant Whispers, try to frighten it. Cutting Words. So it's frightened. Okay, so now it's stuck in the Cloud of Daggers, taking damage. Karlach's done her thing. You get a free attack. 31 damage is real nice. You have done your thing, so we're going to move you over here. You've done your thing. Okay. He is frightened, so he can't move. Okay, so we can see those paranoid dreams going down each time he uses one of those rays. Okay, another nice big attack, which is fantastic. Okay, and then we're going to... He has disadvantage. Why does he have disadvantage? Outside of normal range. So let's move him down. We'd much rather not attack with disadvantage. There we go. 2 nice big hits. So only 8 hit points left. The nice thing is that I think that means he just dies to the Cloud of Daggers. So, yeah, we'll Ray of Frost. There we go. Just straight up dead. Awesome. All right, who has the Cloud of Daggers? You do. Okay. Get rid of the Cloud of Daggers. Okay, group all. We will go ahead and Song of Rest. Okay, so we will loot the Spectator, which gives us the Spectator Eyes. And then we will loot all of these. Well, actually, hold on. Who can carry stuff? Shadowheart. Alright, we're just going to take everything because we will end up selling it all anyways. Okay, and this is what we're looking for, the Icy Helve, because that will let us put together the Blast Pendant is... I don't think that's relevant. What does this do? Focus your electricity in your veins to strengthen your next lightning spell or cantrip. Yeah, I don't think we need that. But we're going to go ahead and put together the Icy Staff for Shadowheart, or not Shadowheart, for Karlach. And we'll have her use... Oh, get away from those. Oh, they're a little close. I didn't realize how close they were. It's fine. Okay. So now we are going to jump back to the Myconoid colony. that did bring our Bulette with us, which is nice. But now we are going to sell.
Ah, a visitor. I do enjoy a good bargain. If anything in my
Okay.
private collection is to your liking.
Get rid of the boots. Okay, let me get rid of all these. Alright, so we got 2 of the 3 pieces. The last one will come from clearing out the Dwagar. Okay.
Very well. I have.
Okay, so now we are going to take our little troop, including the Bulette, down here. Which the Bulette is probably going to fight us on making it there, so we'll have to move him manually. We still have plenty of spell spots because we only used the one level 3 Cloud of Daggers words. Alright. Now the unfortunate thing is the Dwagar down here are invisible, and we have yet to get the eye from Volo, mostly because we're using him to steal from him repeatedly, and we don't want him leaving just yet. We will get the eye before we move on to the crash area, though. All right. Is the Bulette following us is the question. Kind of? Okay. See if it continues to do so. Oh. Well, that is not what I meant to happen. It's fine. It's fine. Worse things have happened. I'm surprised it took... Is there a difference between the jump and the deadly leap? There's gotta be. Huh. I guess that's what it is. I don't really want to heal the Bulette. Because when Glut turns against us, I don't know if the Bulette is going to also turn against us. Alright, I can't go anywhere else. So I guess it's just gonna hang out up here. Which is fine.
What to do? Need to find a way forward.
No, no, don't jump. Don't jump. You jumped.
Find a spot for an ambush.
Okay, so we spotted this guy over here. So we're going to crouch Hysterian.
What?
Okay,
Dick? Got someone sneaking up on
now we're
us?
just gonna attack. There we go. Okay.
Nothing important is ever easy.
So we will run her in here and Booming Blade. And we will try to daze. Sure.
A most noisy cut.
And we will take
Keep going.
Shadowheart, level 3 Cloud of Daggers, right here. Alright, and then Karlak can come over here and Dissonant Whispers on him. So he's frightened. And move her back out of the way. So the nice thing about having the Cloud of Daggers here is that in order to get up this way, they're all going to have to try to climb up this ladder over here and come through here. They can try to go through this way, but we can always drop another cloud of daggers if we need to. Alright, so we'll just keep the Bulette there. Okay. We can Booming Blade again.
Need to stay focused. Have to keep
Go
going.
here.
Pay attention. We make better
Vicious
strangers.
Mockery. So let's do a level 2 Cloud of Daggers right here. So now they can't get up that way. Yes, attack the Bulette. Alright, that's fine. Okay, so we can run... Actually, you know what? Let's just wait and see what they do. I could have sworn there was more than just that many, but maybe I'm misremembering. And now the reason we can't see what they're doing is because they are invisible. Thank you for shoving him out of the way. All right.
With haste. My faith will protect
All right. Now Asterion. I don't know why it's only 25%, but that's fine.
Focus. Strike hard, strike fast.
Okay. Then we're gonna move her out of the way, out of the silence bubble. Okay, so now we can see where he is. Let's bring him up. Really want to get him just out of the way. Torched himself to do that. That's fantastic. Okay. Guess we'll come over here, see if we can Eldritch Blast this guy. Yeah.
Concentrate.
Vicious Mockery him. We can move out of the way.
On the way.
Nice.
Let's go.
And we can get... Karlach's not going to be able to reach with anything, probably. Maybe a Vicious Mockery. Yeah.
Gonna like this, mate.
Nice.
I are fortio.
So if this guy runs through... Okay, he didn't. Okay. And we can Eldritch Blast again. Okay. Nice. So now... I really hope we don't have to fight that too, but we probably do. Okay, so I guess let's drop our Cloud of Daggers.
Someone there.
We can Song of Breast. Talk to Glut.
The tumor is excised. The Dwerga are dead. Here I break ground. From the dark will a mighty circle rise. My song will fill the grotto. Death doer. The grotto may sustain but one sovereign. In the age of glut, there may be no spore. Eliminate the other sovereign.
So he wants us to kill the guy that we've been working with. So we're just gonna turn on him.
Never again know home.
Okay. So we're gonna start off with a booming blade. That was a huge hit. Holy moly. All right. I need to get you slightly out of range, but we can't. So I guess we just do this. Switch to the weapon. Let's go ahead and try to daze. Let's do vicious mockery. And then just melee attack. And we can do it. Okay. Oh, so the Bulette works with us. That's awesome. That's fine. Booming blade again. We will Ray of Frost. Melee attack. And you know what, we're just gonna melee attack. Okay.
So much for circle blood. I'm not sure I know how to eulogize a giant mushroom. Can we leave?
So I don't think we get any
Be on my way.
XP for killing the Bulette, which is unfortunate. But now that we have done that, let's get the waypoint down here first.
I'm done.
Go
I
this
can't
way.
wait to sleep.
That way we can easily jump back to here when we're done.
The Ebon Lake. I wouldn't
Okay,
risk sticking
we got the
my neck
waypoint. So now we can jump back up here. And we can go talk to Sovereign. And even with all those fights, like, we're still really good on spell slots. We're still really good on health.
It greets you with a harrowing elegy, cheerless as the new moon.
The Dwagar are slain. The rot has been purged. Let's go. I've slain the creature called Glut. It was scheming to slaughter your
You are
circle.
one with spore. Your throat tightens, then relaxes. The air is serene, your mind untroubled.
And I sense only silence from the Dwergar hunters. The rot is cleansed. The songs we sing now carry your spirit. You shall now be called Kin Spirit. You aid us in good faith. In good faith, I thank you. The Guardian Gate is open. Go and claim your reward. But before this, I have another boon to ask of you. You have cut out the Dwergar blight, but not its source.
In your mind's eye, spore shows you a drow striding among myconid dead.
Near. This one is called. He hunted us. Hunt him in turn. Bring me his head.
consider it done.
The drow lurks in the ruins beyond the lake. Bring him death and return.
Okay. So now this is open for us. So there's a few things that we still need to do down here. One is the Arcane Tower, which we need to do because we need the Club of Hill Giant Strength. That will help Asterion tremendously. We need to go save her husband. And then there's just like a couple like things we can clear out over here and get. And then this area will be done. So we got the Mushroom Person. We've got the Arcane Tower over here. There's still some things we need to do up top. I don't believe we have taken on the Paladins yet, so we will need to do that. Let's read the book.
The cover proudly announces this book to be Flump Mating Rituals.
Drow Nature. I guess we'll do this one. Let's do a Guidance and a Bardic Inspiration. Actually, instead of that one, let's take one of Asterian's, because he gets it back on a short rest right now. Nice. Didn't even need it. Didn't even need it.
Proves too much. The lurid text melts away before your eyes. An illusion. What remains are simple instructions written in a spare hand. The secret to forging adamantine.
And we definitely will be doing the Grim Forge. Okay.
More about this
But we want this. We want this. Drop that on Shadowheart, I guess. Just take all.
There is work to do.
We'll get the scrolls. We do want the shadow. I think that's worth it
Might as well take a look.
for now. Let's take a look. Is that better than what he's wearing? No, probably not, actually. Okay, that's fine. But we can now icy. No, actually, hold on. Let's just type icy. I-C-Y. There we go. And combine this and this. Okay, so this has now made. I don't know who it made it on though. Where to drop it at? There it is. Okay, the Morning Frost. So what this does is when dealing cold damage, the wielder deals an additional 1 cold damage, and dealing cold damage with a spell possibly inflicts chilled on the target. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to give this, there we go, to Karlach. And we're going to use Ray of Frost for the most part as her cantrip. That way we get that additional damage and that chilled effect. Okay. We need the, that's why, we need the Gloves of Archery back on you. Okay. Okay, so you are encumbered. Why are you encumbered? Probably because you're carrying all of the freaking gold. Okay, hold on. There we go. That helps a bit. Okay, so this is pretty easy to do. I always hate doing the tower.
I must keep going.
It's always a toss-up, and I always end up aggroing the things at the top because I'm impatient and have to fight all the robots, and it's always dicey. But let's go down here. We will free this guy. And we'll try to get the noble stock for them as well. And the trick for down here is really just using Mage Hand. Is like the easiest way. Okay, so who has Mage Hand?
I wonder what the next move is.
I know one of you has Mage Hand. You do. Okay. So we're gonna ungroup Asterion. Just because I don't want anybody accidentally walking over here and making all this blow up. There we go.
Stop! Stop! Bibba bang!
Big booms. Okay, so we will turn away.
Wait! Please! Please! These mushrooms! Toxic! Scroll! Escape! My bag, please! I've dropped it somewhere!
Hold tight.
Thank
I'll
you.
find your bag.
Thank you.
Okay, so his bag is over here. We will Mage Hand, go to turn-based mode. Throw. Okay, let's throw it here, and then can move there. Can't throw it again. We have to make everyone in their turn. Okay, and then we will go back to the hand. Throw right next to him. That drops the scroll out of it. And then we can exit turn-based mode. Hopefully he can get it without blowing everything up. Oh, nope. Well, there goes that. So, this is what happens in honor mode sometimes. Sometimes things don't go according to plan. And you just have to live with the consequences. So, he did.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Okay.
Right? What now?
Well, I guess we can go tell his wife that we blew him to hell. Was it what we were hoping to do? No. Is it what happened? Yes. And we just have to live with that.
See what this does.
I was really hoping that he was going to grab it and move out of the way before that thing exploded. And were there other ways that we could have done that? Could we have Misty stepped ourselves over there and tossed a scroll to him? Yeah, we could have done that. But we didn't. So.
Right now, waiting for that idiot Balin's return. Unless you've seen him, we don't have much to discuss.
Okay, so I guess we're not going to tell her that her husband's dead. And that's fine. That's fine. To be fair, and she kind of says this in dialogue, he's not a very nice person, so it's fine. Worse things have happened, I'm sure. Okay. Okay. So next we are going to do the Arcane Tower, and that will kind of wrap up this area of the Underdark for us. There's some things we want to buy from Omelum, which we can't do until we clear the Arcane Tower, and we really want to get the Club of Hill Giant Strength from the top of the tower, because that's going to make Asterion using the Titan String Bow very powerful. So we're going to go do that. But So there are a couple ways to handle
Careful.
this area,
Still alive, so that's progress.
and we're just going to bring this character.
What am I to do?
Watch your back.
And the reason for that is this character has Featherfall,
At least things have stayed interesting.
so we'll be able to. Let's dash though. Bring her all the way
Swift
over
as my feet
here.
can carry me. Something's burrowed in there. Something big.
What's next?
Trust no one.
Okay, and the reason we're doing it this way is because these will attack every turn if the person is in close enough range. So let's dash. Why can you not climb up this? Okay, can we put you here?
Light
Yeah.
on my feet.
Hopefully it won't be able to hit me through the statue. And it doesn't, which is awesome. Okay, so we're going to dash again. Bring
Can't
her
slow
up
down.
over here. We're going to exit turn-based mode. And then we're going to re-enter turn-based mode. And we want to dash. Jump through. We're going to open the door. And walk through. And close the door. And we can exit turn-based mode again. Okay, so we have now made it through. We are going to cast Featherfall. And that makes it to where we won't take any damage. Jumping down. Okay, and there is a hole in the wall here. So what we're going to do is... Now, the nice thing about these is Featherfall is a ritual spell, and Disguise Self is also a ritual spell. So let's disguise ourselves as a gnome. We're going to come down here. We're going to pick up one of these susser blooms. And then we're going to go back over here. And we're going to go through the hole in the wall.
I'm way too big.
Oh,
I'm
huh?
way too big.
Okay, I guess we're not going to fit through that. So I guess we can break the disguise. Okay, we're just going to break down the door. Well, actually, hold on.
Right tool will do the trick.
What is the difficulty? 15. Okay. And break the door. There we go. That works too. And then we're going to come over here. And we're going to power generator. And we are going to add flour and combine. Okay. Okay, so what we've done is we have now effectively turned on the tower, so it's all powered up. So now we can freely walk around out here
To press on.
and gather everybody up together. So a few things over here I want to get before we take these 3 into the tower.
Did something dig this?
What did it? I have no idea what it was referencing. We're gonna go open this heavy chest.
Crooked touch.
Let's go ahead and give him guidance. Nat 20. Didn't even need it. Okay, so we get the Skybreaker and some silver ingots. We have the bronze ingot. Bronze ingot. Bronze ingot. Dearest Year, I don't know if you're coming back, if you'll even read this message, but if you do come back, could you wait for me? I'll only be gone a few 10 days, but the thought of coming back to this empty tower with nothing but Bernard to fill these halls, I don't know how much longer I can take this. I miss you so much. I can't shake the thought of how different things might have been if only I'd been less stubborn. Working on your lightning inventions, my magic, eating together, laughing at your stupid puns, waking up next to you despite everything. I still love you, so please, if you read this, can you wait? I'll be back. I won't be long. Forever yours, Lenore. A few sentences are penned below in a different hand. I waited until Tarshak. I'll always wait for you, but you didn't come. Very sad.
One step
Okay.
at a time.
Now these guys can go inside.
That might be worth a
Hmm.
look.
Hold, please. I don't think I ever knew there was a dig site here. Scroll blink. Random flail. Sure. Take the 99 gold. Okay. No. Glitching through again. The top-down map does not always work the way I'd like it to. Okay. Go and jump through.
I'll just help.
Actually, Shadowheart should be the one
My faith will guide me.
looking into everything since she has the most space. Oh, we picked up an elixir of Hill Giant Strength. That's nice. Yep, just go ahead and loot everything. So I do not plan on coming back here. Okay, so the chest of the mundane, these are actually not mundane items. I wonder if I take it out, if it'll show me what it is.
This was different a moment ago. I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Okay. Yeah. So it'll transform the items into what they actually are. So we got Featherfall on the boots right there. Okay. Got a few things. And then we are going to descend so we can group the party together again. Just continue descending. Amulet of Detect Thoughts. Misty Step. Actually, hold on. Okay, Asterian's just wearing the amulet of it,
Close.
so we can just do it for free. Alright, so we Misty Step down here, open the secret passage, group everyone back together. Well, that didn't work the way I was hoping it would.
I've got a long road ahead.
So we'll start from the bottom and work our way up. And I'm going to be honest, I don't actually remember how to, or what we need to do to make the robots at the top not aggressive. So we're probably just going to make them aggressive and fight them and get the XP. What is this? Yeah, I'll take that to sell it. Where it can't be electrocuted, grants resistance to lightning damage. That's very good, actually. Read. Who'd have thought 3 years ago I would start a diary, not a research journal, but a real diary? Okay. None of that's relevant. So we'll take it. We will sell the thing. Let's go ahead and pick up some of these.
Got to keep moving.
Okay. Take all the scrolls. Take the basilisk oil. All the scrolls belong to us. I guess we'll take the water. Let's go ahead and ascend. Okay, that brought us back to this floor. Potion of invisibility. That's going to be very handy if things go south. Hold on. Don't have anything that's lightning resistance outside of that ring, which let's put this here and let's grab that ring to give resistance to lightning damage and can't be electrocuted. Let's give that to her. Okay. And I think we're going to take that, we're going to give Asterion that elixir of Hill Giant Strength now. That way he can use the Titan String Bow for this fight that we're going to be coming up on. Because quite frankly, I just don't have the patience to try to figure out and remember what we need to do to not fight these guys. Though, one thing we will do is we are going to grab another one of these Susser Blooms. And what that does is that will actually, if we drop it in the right place, it will deactivate some of the robots up top. Because it will shut them off. All right, so we are going to go up to the next floor. And that's where we're going to get the things that we need for Omelum. And before we do that, let's actually... There we go. And we're still fairly fine on spell slots, I feel like. So we should be fine to go into this next fight. We've got the Potion of Invisibility that we just picked up in case we need to dip real quick. Which, if it gets to that point, we will have someone take the potion and run away. Okay. We'll grab the supply pack. Yeah, because there's like books laying around.
I can think of better places to enjoy literature than in the depths of the Underdark.
That will let us talk to Bernard so that way we don't have to fight him. But I just can't be bothered, to be honest. Plus, I kind of want the XP for actually doing the fight, so... I'll take the ring. Mage's Friend. Now, one thing we do miss out on is over by the Bulette, there is the grave of the dog that used to live here. And if we grab the collar and put it on, we can get something out of that. And I didn't do that, and I doubt we'll come back to do it. Okay, dearest Lenore, I'm not sure I should say this, but your last letter really worried me. Why in all hells would you tame a Bulette? Just because you found it near Myrna's grave doesn't mean that's a sign. I'm really worried about you, Lenore. A Bulette is not a pet. Using it as a guardian is one thing, but you sound quite taken by it. I know you don't want to come back before you finish your research, but if you are feeling lonely, you know my door is always open. Lots of loves and hugs, Amarith. P.S. It really warms my heart to hear that you put the autumn crocus flowers on Myrna's grave. I remember she liked to roll around in them, even though she always sneezed afterwards. She was such a soft, loyal dog. I wish there was more I could do. Okay. And we still have the spiders to do. We have not done that yet. Is there anything here? Worn out paper. The silence stretches on. I'm all alone. Please, can I hold your hands just for a while? All right. So hold on to your butts and pray that this next area goes well.
Let's get going.
New sounds to the damp and dark oppression break. Is it the foe? That foul, contemptuous heel?
Or art thou, friend, a rescue from a lonely wake?
Out of love for me, not love for blood and steel. Command as you see fit, my lord, my liege.
To the top one. Maybe we will get through this without a fight. I mean, a fight's not terrible. Nope. Okay. We got through it without the fight. That's actually really good because they're very strong. Okay. I kind of want the XP. Okay. So we need to attack the stool.
That chair leg could make for a fine weapon.
Okay. So now, where'd it go? Here we go. So we can give this to Asterion, put it in his offhand, and that jumps Asterion's strength to 19. So now we can put the Titan string bow on. And the Titan string bow, this weapon deals additional damage equal to your strength modifier on top of it. So he doesn't have a great to hit just because of the sharpshooter, but he will deal increased damage with his hits on top of everything. So let me just make sure that it doesn't change. So he has the same pluses to hit, which that'll get better as he continues leveling up. So I'm not super worried about that. So we might actually come back here if we're looking like we need the experience. Because I think these guys each give like 75 XP. Which... Okay. But let's leave them for now. We'll gear up a little bit better before we come back. Which means we want to put this ring back here.
Is that blood?
But we want to go talk
No,
to
never mind.
Mellum, who is this way.
I have something to ask.
Worry not, friend. You'll find the keys.
I greet you, child of the dark. How has your search for the mushrooms fared?
I found those mushrooms you were looking
These
for.
are fine specimens. It will only take me a moment to brew them to proper potency.
Omelium turns away to prepare the potion, lost in its own musings.
You must drink the entire draft. I can make no promises as to its taste.
Drink the potion.
The potion is disgusting beyond description. The only mercy is that it goes down quickly.
Not a drop left. Very good. As the potion influences your mind, you may find yourself acting irrationally. Try and stay focused.
The world loses its edges, its finer boundaries. You are fluid, but trapped like a creature suspended in amber.
Okay, so we'll do a wisdom saving throw. No. Nice.
Dark holes bite at the edges of your vision. The void cannot draw you in. The tadpole spasms, seizes. It's fighting the potion even harder than you are. Fear pierces your mind like knives of ice. The parasite digs deeper, as if it needs to hollow out your skull.
Okay, let's see what we have. We can do another wisdom saving throw. Let's drown out the tadpole by focusing on a tune. You know what? Let's do the elixir of heroism. Okay.
The cold blades lose their edge. You are stalwart, turning that tide of fear against itself. The parasite swells with power. More power than you have ever felt before. It surges and twists, lashing out against that which would dare to intrude. The parasite in your mind quiets, pleased with itself.
Omelum, are you well?
That lava is like nothing I have ever observed before. Its power is unsettling.
Okay. I felt it grow inside me. There's more power than ever.
Such an outcome was not in my calculations. There is more to this being than mere stasis.
So I went through all this, and the tadpole's still lodged in my brain.
Indeed. Although I may have another solution, albeit a temporary one. I possess a ring of mind shielding. It prevents elder brains from noticing my presence. It will not remove the lava, but it will limit its influence, both positive and negative. I would offer it as a gift, but in truth, the ring is priceless. Is there anything you could offer me in turn?
Let's see. We get +9 on a persuasion. We only get +5 on the performance. Let's do the persuasion. Let's just roll it.
That is true. And I cannot imagine many other mind flayers will offer restitution. Here, it is yours.
We get it for free.
May it serve you as well as it has served me.
Nice. Helps not to judge a book by its cover, doesn't it?
Of course, the lava remains. Be ever vigilant of its growth.
Okay.
Have you spoken with Skris lately?
So we got the ring. I'll just go ahead and put it on Karlak for now, since she's got the free slot. But we are going to talk to Omelum again.
I greet you, friend of the dark.
Let me see your wares. Okay, so things that we want from Omelum. We want the Boots of Stormy Clamor. And we want the Ring of Salving. So the reason we want the Boots of Stormy Clamor is we're going to put these on our Tav. So whenever we inflict a condition, it's going to give 2 turns of reverberation. And what reverberation does is they have a -1 penalty to strength, dex, and constitution saving throws per turn of reverberation. And then when the entity has 5 or more reverberation, they take 1 to 4 thunder damage and possibly fall prone. We're going to use these for a long time, honestly, probably the rest of the game on our Tav. So definitely want that. And then the other thing, the Ring of Salving, this is going to go on Shadowheart, so that way she restores an additional 2 points every time she heals someone else. So both of those are very, very good for what we're doing. What are we selling? All the books. The ingots. This. Thought there was more stuff that we were going to sell. These. Oh. Wait. Why is it not balancing? That was very strange. Okay.
May your travels be safe and swift.
All right, so we are going to get the boots. We're going to put the boots on, and I don't know why she doesn't have any gloves on. We will need to fix that. And then where'd the ring go? There it is. Okay. Send to Shadowheart. We will take the poison resistance off. That's the one we want off, yeah. All right. Okay. So let's go up top. That's not the one I wanted to jump to. This one, I think, is the right one. We're going to go take on the Paladins, because I don't think we've done that yet. Yeah, it doesn't look like we have. Okay, so in here there are 3 demons disguised as Paladins. That are after Karlach.
Well, hello.
Okay, so we are going to ungroup everybody.
Protects me.
We are going to take Asterion. So there is one that paths out here and just stands out here. Normally what I would try to do is try to knock them off. But what we're going to do instead is we're going to have Asterion up here ready to fire arrows down upon them.
Well.
We are going to have Karlach around the corner. 2 will come out the door. And like I said, the 1 will come out here. They sometimes come out the back, so I want to try to position everybody where I think they're going to go.
These boots have seen everything.
And then we'll get Shadowheart also over here. So we're just going to have to wait until the 1 paths out through here to really be able to do this. And once again, the reason that we're being so careful with how we do this is because we're in honor mode. As we've seen already, things can go off the rails very quickly and not go the way we wanted them to. So we are going to just take our time. I guess while we're waiting, we can take a look and see. So I only have the Gloves of Thievery and the Gloves of Archery, and neither of those really help her out. I mean, I guess we can just put whatever on because it doesn't really matter. we'll have to see if we have anything relevant back in our stash. Okay, can we see? Okay, so there's the 2 in there. The other one must be in this room. And like I said, she'll come out. I think she's a caster. I think. I don't remember for sure. Let's take a look at our spell slots. We had 2 level 3 spell slots here. 2 level 3 spell slots here. 1 level 3 spell slot there. And you just have level 2s because you haven't gotten to that point yet. Which is, oh, because Warlock and other spell slots don't combine. Yeah, we can't see into this room. We really need her to come out. Do I have... Hold on.
Need to keep focused. Soldier.
Wonder if that'll... Okay, that did. Okay. Alright, let's see how much damage this does now that we have the Titan String Bow. 27 and 2, so 29 damage. Okay, I said that aggro's everybody. So, let's go... Actually, hold on. How many hit points do they have? 2.
Cloak and dagger. My favorite. Fool, damn you.
Your love is a temple to an idiot god.
Okay.
Let's spill some blood.
Alright, let's see what they do. Oh, they're surprised that turn. Oh, not surprised enough. Okay, let's take a look and see. Okay, that was a solid shot. Right, let's go back down. Let's... Oh, I don't have enough resources to do that. Okay. Okay, let's see where they go. Okay, that's actually perfect. He's gonna dash, so he's not gonna be able to get as far as he wants to. Okay. Can we attack? No, path is interrupted. Oh, that's not who I meant to. Alright, that's unfortunate.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
What's next, I wonder?
Let's have some carnage.
So he's gonna have to come out and step through the cloud of daggers. Oh, Jesus. Well, that was very unfortunate. Did not expect that. He's also going to have to go through them once we move her out of the way. No, maybe he won't. Okay.
Maybe I should stay crouched forever. Let's get this over with.
Okay. Nice big booming blade. And then let's take Karlak. Let's do a Ray of Frost. Okay.
Turn someone inside out. With finesse.
Alright, he can't reach. But we can...
This will be me.
No, we just can't reach with anything. That's unfortunate. Okay, we are going to do another Cloud of Daggers, which will break our concentration on this one, but that's totally fine. Shield. He has 1 hit point. Okay.
Breathe deep and
Let's move back over here. Yeah, it's going to make him come down and go through the Cloud of Daggers if he wants to attack anybody. Well, except Karlach's right there, but we will change that in a second.
Look here! Live with it, slick liquor!
Then we'll move her back.
Death's cold.
Just have him melee attack.
Put him up.
We will Ray of Frost. We will Eldritch Blast. And then he should have to... Oh, are you serious? Okay, well, that's just rude. You know what? I think we're just gonna have to kill him with vicious mockeries. I think we're just gonna have to mock him to death. I think that's the play.
Pay attention. Just the hags are high.
Fuck yes. Aye, aye.
There we go.
Fuck them. Fuck Thariel. I won't go back. I'm never going back.
Yeah, you don't need to go back,
If
baby girl.
Molly's little friends want to pick up where the others left off, they'll find nothing but a pile of ash.
Sorry, won't get near you again. We'll make sure of that.
That's right, she won't. She can't. She couldn't even lay a finger.
Oh, Karlach. Okay, let's get everyone out of the way.
What's next, I wonder?
Okay, and we're gonna wait for... Come on. No. There we go.
all's well that ends.
Wait for Karlach to finish her rampage inside. Okay, and as far as above ground stuff, we don't have a ton of things left to do. We've got the spiders, we have the owl bears, we have the oh, words. Why can't I think of words? The hag to do. And I think that's pretty much it. Oh, and then the Gith, but we'll do that last. That'll be the very last thing we do. Oh, and then we have to talk to him to... I hope I didn't sell the ring. I probably sold the ring. I do that every time.
Whew. Had to let off a little steam after facing off with those ignots.
Though we may have sold it to Amelum or Blurred. We might be able to just pop down there and check and
How
see.
do I look?
Looks like you should have melted a long time ago.
Honey, I could go all night. Engine heats up the whole system enough not to get burned. Hopefully it will hold together long enough to get tuned up. Let's move, huh? I'm running high and in the mood for a fight.
Okay, I probably sold it. Yeah, okay. Let's pop Underground. See if we sold it to Blurred or Amelum. I do this every time. Constantly forget that that's something I need to hold on to.
How farther can I go? What's up for discussion?
Welcome back. Have you? I do enjoy a good bargain.
Okay.
If anything in my private collection is
Dowry
to your
ring.
liking.
Okay.
Very well.
So now we can go to Joaquin's Rest. We can go give that ring to Man. Mostly wanting to do this just because I believe it'll give us some XP. Oh, we haven't looted all these guys. Let's short rest.
A brief respite. Let's see.
We have not looted all of these guys.
Teachers care when we would be reckless. Teachers
Not much
certainty when we
magic
would have to
there.
So
Sun's too bright.
Give us some more gold.
We must keep going.
Allow us peace in this land and beyond. Teachers care when we would be reckless. Certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so is it done.
Oh, stained book. Greet your inner Goliath. That's funny. I think it's like a self-help book. Okay. Let's go talk to him.
See what I can learn.
Miri. No. Gods, no, no, no. You should have stayed. You should have been with me.
How did you two get separated?
I was in our room. We had a fight. If I just kept my mouth shut about that bloody dowry, she'd still be here.
What was that about, a dowry?
It's for a sister's wedding. I made a stupid joke about keeping it. We argued about it for hours. Then she took the dowry and left. She said I'd never see her again. She was right.
I think I found the dowry.
You did? Please. She'd want her sister to have it.
Here, take it.
I know this doesn't change anything, but it helps. Thank you. I need some time alone with her. To say goodbye.
Okay. Let's take a look. 4,000. We might hit level 6 before we're done with everything. We'll see. If so, it'll probably be like right by the time we get to the Gith. Though we do still have quite a bit of things to do in the Underdark still, because we've got all the stuff on the other side. Okay. Okay, we need to add the bark. Oh, hold on. There we go. Okay, still flames. Add a dagger.
The roaring furnace awaits an offering. A candy-sweet scent wafts forth. The Susa bark infuses the weapon from within the flames. The flames sputter away. The dagger is yours for the taking.
All right. So, we've got this scissor dagger. What does momentum do? Movement speed increased. It's not terrible. So that does 7 to 12. That is short sword. Oh, it's a scimitar. That's why. Okay, we'll just send this to Asterion. This will be useful later. Like, using this against the hag might actually be really good. And then we want to grab Actually, I wonder if I can do this.
Looking ahead.
There we go.
With haste. Better be careful. Those webs carry vibrations. First step is the hardest.
Alright, let's go fight some spiders.
Well, that can't be good.
Don't touch me.
Stay low.
Where? All the way over there. There should be something up here. There's an ettercap up here. So the other thing with these spiders is they're not normal spiders. They're actually phase spiders. Which means they can teleport wherever the heck they want to. Nice. Alright. There's another ettercap.
Nice and easy.
Okay. So Cloud of Daggers here. And let's move her over here. Huh. What do we want to do? Okay. So those two are probably going to die on their turn, which they do, which is fantastic. We'll go ahead and put the sword on. Move him up here. Also move Karlach up here, I guess. And Brave Frost. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at this real quick. So chilled means the affected entity is vulnerable to cold damage and resistant to fire damage. So that means if we do get chilled on them, that means they're going to be more susceptible to more of those Ray of Frosts, which is really good. We'll go ahead and turn. Let's move you here. Let's just... Nice. Okay, pretty easy fight, thankfully. Let's go ahead and do some searching. Unfortunately, this is not the hard encounter down here. That was the easy part. Let it be known that I left my homeland because I was bound to my master and not because I chose to. Were it not for the oath I swore, I would still be home serving the Zulkers and not tending to hog pox in this crude hamlet. However, an oath is an oath, and I will serve him, as is my duty, until I am released. The early journal entries are written in a delicate, intricate script and gets rougher and wilder the more pages you turn. It ends with one hastily scrawled entry. They did it. The Dark Justiciars got the old bastard before the Zulks could. Now he's bleeding out, and once he's gone, I'll be free of this oath. I can go back. I'll return the tome of necromancy he stole. They'll forgive me then. They'll know I'm loyal. The key gem's secure in the tunnels. Once I have it, I'll slip into the cellar, take what I can carry, and then home. Don't care about that. Take that. Oh, potions. We like potions. We'll go search the ettercap up here. Yeah. Oh, Asterion has quite a bit of room on him now, too. Okay.
Need to keep going.
There's a room back here. that we can go investigate. Okay. So we'll read the burnt journal.
What do we have here?
Most of this book's pages have been carefully burned away. Those that remain contain a single sentence rewritten in varying states of agitation. In her form, I find ecstasy. The spell is not enough. There's a journal over here. Though originally a screed on Lolth penned in blood, this book's crimson script has been smeared away in several places, a different handwriting atop it. I recall my life upon the surface with more than regret. I weep for the decades spent treading the murky waters of profanity, while my true queen waited in the shadows. Even my name, Eliette, feels foreign and foul upon my tongue. A high elf exalted by Lolth herself, my drow captors cannot fathom it, but I see their house's downfall in visions granted by the Spider Queen herself. When the day comes, when some unnamed whelp from an insignificant house cuts the matron mother's throat, I will escape. I will find solitude, and I will worship Lolth with my very soul. Now, while we are drow, we are not Lolthsworn. We are not the evil drow. This book's leaves are stuck together with thick webbing that leaches ink when pulled from the page. Only the final entry remains remotely legible. It is time. I will forever transcend this blasphemous flesh and refashion myself in the Queen's image. No longer will I be bound to this lowly form, this base shape of organ and bone. Even the arachnomancers of Menzoberranzan shall weep at my feet, their little spells so feeble and fleeting. Today I found the House of Lolth, and I shall be its matriarch. Someone's losing their mind. Spider step boots, immune to being enwebbed. Really good. A journal filled with hastily sketched diagrams of spiders and various spell runes. The captions are largely written in code, save for a few passages near the end that are penned in shaky common. They can sense my devotion. It draws them. I hear them in the shadows. Whispers from the Dark Mother. I woke to a gift wrapped in spider silk, a pair of boots taken from a heretic's corpse. Lolth sends her daughters to reward my faith. So let me know I'm on the right path. Another gift, the corpse of a drow, sigils scarred upon his face, an arachnomancer, one with the power to inhabit the spider's form. It is a message, a calling. My blood already dries upon the dagger, her blessed image carved into my skin. An ornate diagram is drawn upon this parchment, depicting a ritual of some kind. At the bottom, two figures, a spider and an elf, are sketched within overlapping circles. A single word is penned beneath them, transcendence. So, for anybody who has played this game, knows that there is a Drider in Act 2, which is what this is in reference to. And over here is where we're going to fight the big spider. I think we might need to long rest before we do that, though. I don't like this fight without all my spell slots. Let's take a look and see. So, no level 3s, 2 level 2s, 2 level 3s, but she doesn't have Cloud of Daggers. 2 level 3s, and he does have Cloud of Daggers. Okay, we might be fine. We might be fine. I think we risk it for the biscuit. I think this is an okay... Oh, nope, we're not going that way. We're going this way. So I like to come at this fight. Let's crouch everybody, though.
What a charmer.
Oh, nope.
You can't
Crouch.
see me.
Crouch.
You're not used to lying low.
Select Asterion, please.
Don't mind me.
Okay.
Light on my
I like to come at this fight from this direction, and the reason being is that the main spider is walking along these, and if you time it correctly, you can drop the spider to do damage before the fight even starts, like decent damage. Yeah, here we go. So we can see it's not on the thing yet, so we don't want to do anything. I'm actually going to switch to Asterion here. Do a firebolt. Okay. And here we go. Now we start the fight. Alright, so we are going to Booming Blade.
everywhere.
And we are going to hope that this fight goes well. There are very big chances that this fight does not go well. Nice. And took Booming Blade damage. Let's go ahead and shield. Okay. So now we are going to Cloud of Daggers here. And we're going to move her out of the way. We're going to move him out of the way. And heal yourself. Switch to the sword. Let's do a level 2 Dissonant Whispers. That's saved. That's unfortunate. Okay. Okay. We are going to disadvantage. Oh, because we're poisoned. Hold on. Is that because of something we're standing in? Can I move over here? No, still poisoned. Okay. I mean, 81% is still going to keep it with disadvantage. And we knocked it prone because of the reverberation. So that's really good for us. Okay, that's fine.
Let's do this.
I'm ready.
Okay, let's move him. And let's do a level 3 right here. Well, that's unfortunate. I forgot about that. So she has a legendary action, which I forgot about. If her offspring are attacked, the Phase Spider can spend a legendary action to use Gossamer Tomb. And that's what she did to Asterion. So let's take a look and see what this says. Gossamer Tomb. This creature is entombed in infested spider silk and cannot move or take action unless the silk is removed with acid or fire damage. It will explode, dealing 8 to 80 poison damage. So we don't want that. So let's do this. There we go. And then let's go ahead and heal him up.
Missed this.
Okay. And we can't walk through Cloud of Daggers, so we'll just move out of the way. Okay. So now the Matriarch has to figure out where she's going to go, which is good for us. Let's try to do this again. There we go. Okay.
This is good.
Actually, let's go ahead and cancel the Cloud of Daggers.
I missed this.
We're going to move him back out of the way.
Bye forever, pal.
We're going to move her also. That way nobody's too close together.
On my way.
Question is, can we hit her from here? No. But we can go down and we can Booming Blade. We can try to Booming Blade. We're gonna shield. Okay.
Got to press on.
We're gonna move her down too. She got poisoned, unfortunately. But that's fine. Actually, let's... Unfortunate, but also fine. Let's see. Oh, he got webbed. Can he reach here? Technically, yes. And the nice thing is that we're wasting that Gossamer Tomb because it can't see us up here.
Let's cut your fire, baby.
Let's just move you. Okay. So they're gonna come up. You know, no, let's not do. Let's just do another booming blade. Shoot. Okay.
Step quick.
No word. Jimmy on the go.
Okay. Oh, shoot. Okay. You know, let's just get up in melee range. Actually, hold on. Let's cancel that. Let's also flourish. Didn't do anything. Okay. I'm gonna cast a level 3 Cloud Daggers right here.
Now this is my happy place.
Karlach down. And then let's Booming Blade. Shield. Mostly because we're going to long rest after this, so we really don't care about the spell slots at this point. That's a lot of damage. Okay. Okay. You know what, let's just do another Cloud of Daggers.
This is gonna feel good.
And then there we go. Okay. Everybody get out of the stuff. Short rest to heal up. You are the one that has the Cloud of Daggers. Okay.
Worth a rummage.
So we get the Poisoner's Robe. Whenever the wearer casts a spell that deals poison damage, it deals an additional 1 to 4 poison damage, which is not really a thing for us.
Time to take a load.
Endless dark.
Then we can go over here and get the Dark Amethyst, which we need for the Necromancy of Thay.
After you.
Which we can probably go get next. Get the waypoint here. Alright, so now jump back to the Blighted Village, and we are going to long rest. Okay. Yes, we do want to long rest. Alright, the question is, have we attempted to steal from Volo yet? Or successfully done so, I should say. We have not. So let's grab the potions. Let's grab the lockpicks. Let's grab... No, we didn't grab the money. That's fine. We're still actually doing pretty good with money right now. We've got 5,000, so it's fairly good for where we're at. Okay. Okay, so now we need to
Already feeling better.
grab Gale.
What's on your mind?
Join me.
Would that I could.
Take...
But your entourage is full. You'll need to make room for me first.
Shadowheart's place.
Lead on.
Okay, so Gale
Magic. Certainly.
is going to do the warding bond thing. We'll move our tab
Interesting times.
here. Nope. Nope.
My magic. Right.
I think the aid will be able to hit all of them. Not quite. Okay. So if we go here, won't hit both of them there. It will hit both of them there. Okay. So
Breathing, despite everything.
Tav go here. Asterion
Let's
go
move.
here.
Quite ready for you.
Very well.
Did it not hit Karlak? It didn't hit Karlak. That's fine, I guess. That's rude.
Is that blood?
Alright, we could have done that better.
No, never mind. I'll take that.
I don't think there'll be any more trouble between Lae'zel and I, if you were wondering. We can all sleep easier now. Well, apart from all the rest.
Okay, I'll be keeping an eye on both of you.
Relax. We'll kiss and make up on our own time. Someone prodding at a newly opened wound doesn't help matters.
Join me.
A bit crowded, don't you think? You'll need to swap out someone if you want me.
Gil can do the
Wonderful.
rest. Alright, let's check the chest. We can drop off some more stuff too that we picked up. Alright, what kind of gloves do we have that would be good for our Tav? Probably gloves of the growling underdog. Actually, let me see what these other ones are. No, we don't want that. So we'll put those on. Okay, and then we can put up pendant, the ring, boots, this. I promise we will go through and sort all this at some point. Now is just not the time to do so. And we can put, let's see, what do these shields do? Sure, it's better than, there we go. It's better than not having anything. Nothing else there. Take that off. Okay, we don't need that. Hold on, what is this? Gloves of Thievery, I guess we'll keep that on him. We'll keep the hammer just in case we need it for something. Boots. That. Okay. Okay. That clears up some space. Let's go ahead and leave camp. And then Karlak, Longstrider, himself, and then you. No.
What to do?
Speak with animals. Okay.
Never wanted
This is probably the last thing we're going to do today, is go get the Necromancy of Thay.
Here goes nothing.
So one thing that I don't know if we've talked about, which is really nice with healing potions and having them on Shadowheart, is that a lot of her bonuses from healing other people come into effect when she even throws the healing potion, which if you throw a healing potion, it can heal multiple people. Okay. There's something here that I need to remember. Okay, maybe it's just something that we automatically remember because none of that was jumping out at me. Okay, got a recipe for a potion healing. There we go.
Something over there.
Did not. Hold on. Oh, we did do it. I just was looking at the wrong spot. Okay. Okay, so down here, and I sometimes get this wrong, we can summon Shovel, and then there's certain things that we have to do to keep him. Okay. So, this.
Never summon Shovel, never feed Shovel, now call Shovel!
You recognize the tiny fiend, a quasit. Wicked creatures, often used as familiars.
Wait, you're not Illy?
Illy.
My master. Tall, skinny, prick with ears. So, you're Shovel's master now. Fine.
Your name is Shovel.
Master Illy calls me Shovel. Don't like it? Change it.
Shovel is fine.
So, what first, Master? Gutting locals? Raising the dead? Making them walk? Making them scream?
Is that what your old master did here?
Yes. Steal bodies, tear them, then Illy puts them back together. Again and again. When he wasn't horny for the book. Oh, book this, book that. He loves the book.
What book?
Oh, Master should go see. Talk to the mirror, and remember, balsam, good for burns.
So it's factually untrue. I do remember that. Balsam is not good for burns. Well, surprised only kind of works because we have alert. There we go. I'll take that. We've read that before. Okay, so here's a good example. So survival failed for everybody, but we can go... Oh, she can't do it because she has to be the one to do it. Okay.
Nothing but dirt.
Okay. I think it was over here. There we go. So even though we all failed our survival check, we can still use the shovel to dig up as long as we're close to where it's at.
Another step forward.
So unfortunately, if this guy would run around and actually open all of these, we would actually fight more skeletons. So we do miss out on a little bit of XP by doing it that way, but that's fine. We should still be fairly good on XP. The big thing is we want to make sure that we hit level 10 by Merkle. That's the big goal.
Speak your name.
Let's go Drow.
I do not know this name. If you are known to my master, step forward and declare yourself an ally.
We could roll an intimidation. That's funny. Yes, I'm an ally of your master's.
Only a true ally of Ilintoth may pass. What think you of the Zolkir known as Zastan?
As a foul, wretched creature.
You are no Zolkir, but are you wise? Tell me, why might one use balsam ointment?
I read a doctor's journal. He used it to clean a wound.
Acceptable. Finally. If you could see anything in me, what would it be?
Nothing good tends to come from ambition in stories like this. I would see you freed.
No. This is my purpose. I know nothing else, but you cared to us. No others ever did. Thank you. Be welcome.
Okay.
A well-guarded laboratory. What were they hiding down here?
So there's a bunch of traps over here. There we go.
This place is hungry for blood.
Yeah, didn't matter what we rolled as long as we didn't hit a 1. Which is always nice.
Someone doesn't like visitors.
This one's a little tougher, so we'll go ahead and do guidance. And then there is another trap here.
Avoid that trap.
Be cautious.
And since we disarmed the plates, we don't need to worry about those.
The book is locked tight with no visible keyhole, only an oval recess in the cover's mouth. You try to examine the book, but the longer you stare, the more those piercing amethyst eyes draw you in. You feel the darkness radiating from the book. It's delicious.
Curious. Why don't you take a closer look? I'll observe from back here.
I bet you will.
Please don't open the creepy book.
We're just gonna put the book in our bag for now. Our backpack for now. Okay, and then we'll pick up stuff from in here, and then I think we're going to call this one. Alright, none of those are relevant. Good, get some loot. Bracers of defense. You get a +2 bonus to armor class as long as you're not wearing armor or holding a shield. We will use that later, if I remember correctly. But everyone's wearing armor right now. Yeah, everyone's wearing armor, so doesn't really help us at the moment. Very good for casters, but unfortunately all of our casters are armored casters. Okay. Let's get out of here. Some more stuff. Always worth it to pick up keys, even though we end up lockpicking 90% of the things we run into without even paying attention to keys. these barrels over here real quick. Grab this potion of healing. Okay. So we've pretty much done everything on the surface now, except for the hag, I think. Because we took care of the goblin camp. We've got the Gith to do. We took care of everything over here. We took care of the gnolls. We took care of the paladins. We did the harpies. Yeah, we've pretty much cleared the top of Act 1 except for the hag. And we'll save the hag for later. We're going to go back to the Underdark. And when we start the next episode, we will cross the bridge. Or take the boat across the bridge. I swear I know what I'm talking about half the time. There was one up here that we didn't, or two up here that we didn't loot. Let's go loot these guys while we're here. Guys, I think there's 3 up here. No, I didn't really mean to pick all that up, but oh, the Bulette's still here. Oh, that's right. We can't get to the other one because it's over there. Okay, so we'll end down here before we go on the boat. But that's where we're going to wrap this episode for today. Once again, if you like what we're doing here, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all those YouTube words, as it really does help me out a lot. And I will catch you all in the next one. Until then, keep it cheesy.